Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight, just got home from work, thought, quick review. So, Ringwood Brewery's Razorback. Exceptionally something amber craft ale. Refreshing, that was it. God, the printing's shocking. 3.6%, so on the low side of the ABV. And on the back of the bottle it says, "We take two things seriously here at Ringwood Brewery: our ales and our leisure time." Can't fault him. I mean, who doesn't? Along with creating quality craft ales, we are relaxation enthusiasts. Razorback is a term for a wild boar, and is an homage to our brewery symbol, which is obviously there. It is. So Ringwood, not a brewery that I know a lot about, all the beers really. I presume they're owned by Marstons, because they always tend to come in Marstons. Yeah, just read it, Marstons. So, crack it open and need to take the glasses back up the arse and give them a wash, but it's about the cleanest I've got. Right, let's give it a pour, see what it looks like, and more importantly, what it tastes like. I mean, looks wise, good carbonation, good head on it. Nice amber colour. It was amber, isn't it? Yeah. Craft ale. Give it a taste and I'll read a couple of reviews and see what other people think of it. Straight off the bat, it just seems like a nice bitter, A little bit of an aftertaste to it, but it's not bad. It's pleasant, it's... No, I'm not drunk. I only had one. So, and here's me saying it's like a nice bitter. Style English bitter. .28 out of 5, and straight away, similar to what I thought straight away, this is truly an English bitter, because this is all bitter, medium malt body and presumably hop bitterness, but also there is some strange smell I cannot identify. It looked awesome, but the rest is kind of a letdown. Not bad, but at 3.9% it's not really good either. 2.63 out of 5 for this one. Not particularly refreshing, contrary to the slogan. Fairly bland and somewhat unpleasant. Not worth the search, as other more common beers can be equally or more enjoyable. Proper job, Newcastle Brown, Brewdog, etc. I thought Newcastle Brown was horrible last time I had that. So, this is a 500ml bottle with a best before of March 2018. ABV is stated as 3.6%. Described as an amber ale and named after the wild boar. Blah blah blah. So, poured into a tulip pint glass. What's this tulip pint glass? I must Google it. A deep coppery amber colour with good clarity and moderate carbonation. Forms a large head of frothy off-white foam that lasts a minute or two before subsiding to a patchy surface layer, some lacing. The smell. Aroma of fruity ale yeast with hints of caramel, grainy malt, mild stewed leaves and subtle earthiness. Strange. I reviewed Punk IPA last night and that had a real earthiness to it. In fact, it had a smell I couldn't quite make out. Taste of caramel malt and notes of stewed hops, ale yeast, esters, grainy malt, faint earthiness and a subtle cardboard harshness in the background. A modest leafy bitterness upon swallowing. Mouthfeel is tingly and dry with spritzy carbonation and average body. Aftertaste of acrid stewed leaves. Yeah, there is a bit of a aftertaste. Bitterness and ale yeast. So overall, so pretty standard fare. Looks alright. While the aroma and flavour are a blend of fruity yeast, stewed hops and caramel malt. Reasonable body, an undistinguished ale, not helped by the slightly harsh bitterness that all Ringwood beers seem to possess. No need to hunt it down. So, maybe a little bit harsh. I'll have my own viewpoint on anything. So yeah, retaining the head nicely. I don't really know a lot about Ringwood Brewery. Let me go backwards and see if I can... yeah, Ringwood Brewery. Here we go. See what beers they sell. The website. So yeah, another one owned by Marstons. And Marstons, you know, it's not until you start reviewing beers do you realise how many beers are actually owned by one or two companies. You know, it's unbelievable. Oh, bloody date of birth. Don't they get on your nerves with this? So, I was born in 84, according to this site. I wish, 13 years younger. So, enter the website. View our ales. Let's have a look. Yep. So, Razorback, Boondoggle, 49er, Old Thumper. Old Thumper is a good ale. I've had that before. So it looks like they've only got 4 main ales then. And they've got the seasonal ones, and for some reason the website's not showing up. Yeah, Old Thumper. I think I've had all of these, to be fair, over the years. But I'm not, you know, it's not something, I've not had a lot of it, so it's been like, must have been in a 6-pack of beers I was bought, or, you know, or I had it from when we've done tatty beers at work, you know, where we reduce it down. Because what often happens, you'll get a 6-pack of beers, and inside that 6-pack, those beers inside have no barcodes, because they don't need a barcode. Because the barcode's on the outside of the box, so you have to reduce it down to sell them. Most of the time to staff, you know. And you reduce it down, and at one stage we was reducing it down to the lowest price just to get rid of it. Because you get an accumulation, and then obviously beers do go out of date eventually. So, you know, something that was £2 would be on sale for 50 pence, and then you get your discount on top of that, which, yeah, brilliant. So the smell just smells like a standard bitter to me. You know, there's no... Can't really taste any hops or anything like that, you know, just malt. Slight aftertaste. I'm not getting where they're saying there's all these stewed leaves and all that. I think we can all... To me, it is what it is. It's a standard bitter. Bit of an aftertaste. Definitely it leaves a bit on at the end in the taste. But you know, still a decent pint, really. Wouldn't say it's a favourite. I put this in that category of standard beers alongside your Caffreys, your John Smiths, you know, standard product. Whilst not horrible, you know, there's some beers you taste them and they're absolutely dire. Whilst not horrible, it's not, you know, it's not going to win for me any awards. So for this beer, we'll give it about a 3.8 out of 5. I don't think it's any higher than that. It's not as bad as what they're rating on that other site, but you know, we all have our own thoughts. The aftertaste, you know, it does get you. Yeah, it's not the most pleasant aftertaste, but you know, that's beers for you. Some people like that certain taste, some people don't, and for me, no, not really. So 3.8, so not you know, pretty more on the low side of scores that I give out. Certainly not the worst. You know, it's not in the J.W. Lee's The Governor range, but certainly not the best either. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.